Hello and welcome to the 7th video in my JavaScript series. This video continues from video 5 where we have our age and name set up. So if I show you a preview, this is coming from video 5. What you have done is we have a website design that enters a name and enters an age. And when you click on the button, it tells you that your age will be in 2 years' time in an alert box. Now, to move on from that, what we want to do is improve our output. So at the moment our output is an alert box, and people tend to associate alert box with errors or dangers. This site is not working, and it kind of makes people a little bit scared. So to make our website more user friendly, we want to, instead of having it in an alert box, we want to have the answer displayed on our web page, and that's what we're going to do. I'm going to start by looking at our code in code.org, and we need to modify. One way of doing this is to modify an input box to display our output. So here we have input and we put in the information, but what if we used one of those boxes to give out our information instead of using the alert box? So I'm going to go up to my HTML and I'm going to set up a new input. And I'm going to give it a memorable ID, and in this case I'm just going to say answer out, because that is easy enough for me to remember as the developer to say that this is where the answer out is going to go. So inside of my input tag I'm going to use ID and answer ANS out, O-U-T capital O. Now I'll remember that is what I need to call in my JavaScript to know where I want my answer to go on my page. So basically I want my input to be here and my output to be just at the bottom. So I'm going to put in a paragraph above that just to make it easy for us to know. And I can change this if I want. Paragraph, output or answer. So we're going to have our name, our age, and then our answer. So, or even instead of answer, you could say here, in 2 years' time, you will be, and leave a space. And we will code this to look a little bit nicer, which basically is going to put our output on the screen instead of into an alert box. Now I'm just going to give it a break before the button, just to separate it a little bit. Now to modify this, we're going to make it read only. So this is our inbox here, and at the moment it can take in input, but we don't want it to take in input, we want to display the output in there. So I'm going to modify our input here to read only by just typing in read only. And I'm also going to put in a placeholder there so that the user will know that there's some sort of information going to be coming back. So if I put a placeholder in there by just going placeholder and answer goes into that box. So that suggests to the user that that's where your answer will be. So if you look at it there now, if I do a preview, I have an input for my name, an input for my age, and in 2 years' time I will be under the little box here for answer, and I can't click into the last one because it's read only. Now we want to get our JavaScript to communicate with that. So instead of sending the answer to our alert, we want to send the answer into that output. So I'm going to delete this alert box here. I have the calculations done. I have my variable name, my variable age, I have my age casted to a Paris float, and I have added 2 to my age. And what I want to do now is the opposite of what we've done earlier. So by using the left hand side of the equals, I'm going to tell the document .get element by ID. And what is the name of the element that I want to get by ID? Well, if I go back up, the name, the ID I have given it is answer, ans out, so ANS capital O-U-T. And I'm going to copy and paste that so I make sure I don't make any spelling mistakes. And what do we want to get from that? Well, we want to get the value of it. And what do we want to put that equal to? Well, we want to set that equal to age. And just finish off with a semicolon. And I'm going to just save and refresh and try out my web page. So I pop in my name. Age is 20 and click on the button, and it tells me in 2 years time I will be in 22. Now looking at that, I might want to change my button to be up here just below the age box, so that when I click on it, it's more user friendly that it's here rather than down at the bottom. So that's very easy to do. So if I just move my button here and put it in there, you might need to copy the breaks in as well. Breaks are up to yourself how you want it to look, and just refresh and save and try it again. So put in my name, my age is 18 and click me, and in 2 years time, it actually won't show you that now. Oh, there we go. In 2 years time you will be 20. So instead of sending it out to the screen, it's now sending it, instead of sending it out in an alert box, it's now sending it to my screen, which is much more user friendly. Now we can start styling that in CSS and making this all look way nicer. That's our next task, is to make this look nicer. But right now, instead of getting output onto an alert, we have output onto our website, which is much more user friendly. Thank you.